What's up, guys, and welcome back to another NBA news and analytic commentary episode. Today is June 28th, 2021, and I am going to be talking about Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals taking place in Atlanta, Georgia, between the home team and the Atlanta Hawks, between them and the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Bucks were able to win this game and take a 2-1 series lead heading into Game 4 on Tuesday, which will also be played in Atlanta. Now, Trae Young, the big story of the game, Trae Young was injured in the fourth quarter. He looks like best case scenario, Trae Young rolled his ankle to a high degree because he had accidentally stumbled over a referee, which I believe is a freak accident, except some people could say that was something that the Milwaukee Bucks had coordinated, and I don't believe that's true. It is a funny joke, not the injury itself, but just the joke that, the Bucks paid the ref. No, it was just bad timing. The ref didn't have time to get out of the way, Trae Young didn't have time to dodge him, and it was just a freak accident. But still, that definitely affected the outcome of this game because the Hawks were winning for about half of the fourth quarter, and they obviously had home court advantage, as I previously had mentioned, except they choked away the game. I wouldn't say choked. It wasn't a huge lead like the ones that the 76ers blew for them, but they did lose the lead, and the Milwaukee Bucks won. Chris Middleton dropped 22 points in just the fourth quarter alone this game, and he was putting up Michael Jordan-like numbers in the fourth quarter especially, and he had outscored the entire Atlanta Hawks team 22-18 in the quarter alone, and that's just an excellent performance. And him and the Greek Freak and Giannis Antetokounmpo, they have an amazing duo, and right now, if this continues at the rate we're going, then the Bucks would win in 6 games and make it to the NBA Finals to play most likely the Phoenix Suns, but you can never count this Clippers team out, even though they have to win 3 games in a row because they're down 3-1, and 2 out of those 3 games they would have to win in Phoenix, which I don't envision happening, but they're a great come-from-behind team. Tyronn Lue did it before in the finals when he was with the Cavaliers in 2016, in which LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and company helped defeat the Golden State Warriors in 7 games after being down 3-1. And like I said in the last video, they're the only team to ever do that in NBA Finals history. So I wouldn't count the Clippers out, but it's most likely going to be versus the Suns, whoever wins this series, which, like I said, at the rate we're going will be the Milwaukee Bucks. But Trae Young, I don't think he's going to go out with a whimper. I don't know the severity of the injury, except the way it looks is that if he misses a game, it'll probably only be 1. And I would still even doubt that. I believe Trae Young will be the type of player to play through an injury and still have a semi-productive night, not his 40 points a game like he finds himself putting up every other game or sometimes every game. But he would still be productive because he is not going to let this Atlanta Hawks team go down without a fight. I know that for a fact. And the interim head coach for the Hawks, who took the position in late January, early February, I believe, he is definitely, at least in my opinion, I would give him the coaching job next year because, like I said, he's an interim, except who else is going to be the coach? I mean, he's led this Atlanta Hawks team to the Eastern Conference Finals, and obviously he's not the one playing on the court, but whether you like it or not, he is the head coach. I think he motivates this team very well. I think he fits the culture of the city of Atlanta, and I just think that he would be a good long-term coach for this team. Except whoever wins the NBA Finals this year, it won't be a quote-unquote Mickey Mouse ring. That's what some people like to call the Lakers situation and with the bubble last year when they won their championship. I disagree. Every single team went through the same thing. They went through the same changes, so they were all on a level playing ground, and the Lakers won. And I still believe the Lakers would have won the NBA Finals last year without the bubble. And I would say the same thing this year, even though there are a lot of star players getting injured throughout this NBA postseason. And yes, the Brooklyn Nets, and that led to some teams being eliminated, like the Brooklyn Nets. But still, I wouldn't delegitimize things and make it seem as if the teams that are here now wouldn't be here any other year, because they certainly have the talent to do so, and now they have the confidence to do so because here they are. So I wouldn't discount this championship. I still believe that whoever wins this championship, it is legitimate, just as if it's any other championship. So the Bucks take a 2-1 series lead, and Game 4 will be played on Tuesday in Atlanta. And the Bucks will either take control and have a 3-1 lead, or the Hawks will split both home and away in the first 4 games to make it a 2-2 series lead going back to Milwaukee for Game 5 on Thursday. But the second thing I like to talk about is tonight's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals in Phoenix, Arizona, between the Phoenix Suns, who are looking to make it to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2002, back in the Steve Nash days, versus the Los Angeles Clippers, who have never made an NBA Finals, and this is the first time they've even been in a Western Conference Final. So props to them. They're down 3-1. They can still come back, and I feel this way because they were down 2-0 in both NBA playoff series. First against the Dallas Mavericks, they won in 7, and second against the Utah Jazz, the number 1 seed in the West, and they swept the rest of the series and won in 6 games, with, obviously them winning 4-2. And like I said, Tyronn Lue has experience in these situations. I don't believe Kawhi Leonard's going to be playing. I don't think he'll play at all this series. Even if it goes to 7, there's a very likely chance that he's done for this postseason. Even if they come back down 3-1, which would be very hard to do since they'd have to win two of the 3 games that are must win are taking place in Phoenix, if you even need a Game 7, which would be the second game taking place in Phoenix. So yes, I don't think this series is over, but I also don't think the Clippers are going to pull off their magic again. I believe the Suns will make the NBA Finals, and whether it's tonight or Wednesday or even a Friday in Game 7 if needed, which I don't think will be needed, I think the Suns will win either Game 5 or Game 6, and I just believe that they will make the NBA Finals, and this will all be said and done sooner than later. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who's going to win tonight? Will it be the Phoenix Suns or the Los Angeles Clippers? And if you think it's the Clippers, tell me who do you think is going to win the series and in how many games. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Peace.